If you're in the middle of the military retirement process where the majority of your time and energy every night is focused on figuring out what you want to do after the military, most importantly, how are you replacing the paycheck? Not to mention, you're probably starting to think about going through the medical screenings to get your VA disability. So everything around the survivor benefit plan question, while important and you understand the financial implications of it, it's very difficult timing to put a lot of energy into it, especially committing the financial resources when you don't necessarily know if you have your paycheck lined up. So if that sounds like you, if you need to wait before you start getting more aggressive with the private pension strategy, don't worry. We can start with the defensive only portion of this plan. The most important part of going private is to have access. What we're trying to do here early on, or at least during this transition period, is just get you qualified, lock you in for the insurability while we know your health status right now. And you can convert to the offensive strategy with the private pension later on down the road. We can do that in year 2. We can do it in year 10 or 20, just depending on how much time we've locked in using what we call convertible terms. So if your primary goal right now is just to make sure you have something besides the survivor benefit plan, or if you just want to save a little bit monthly, if you're focused on cost, or if you're just focused on access and you want to make the bigger decisions down the road, that's what this portion of the strategy is for. It's called our defensive only portion. It's quite simple to figure out if it's a good fit for you. We just got to get you started on a qualification process. So in order to do that, just schedule a call with one of our experts by clicking the button below, and we will ask you a few questions, go through a discovery process. But really, we're just going to begin the underwriting because we don't know anything until if we know you get qualified. So we've already got relationships with a number of insurance carriers. We're not tied to any one carrier. We've talked to the underwriters. They understand the uniqueness of the process coming out of the military. So if you have a unique job, maybe you're a pilot, special forces, maybe you've got some medical things in the past that you think mean you won't be able to qualify. It doesn't matter if you're 100% VA disabled, if you've got sleep apnea, we see that all the time, PTSD, those types of things. Don't assume anything. The point is you don't know unless you go through an underwriting process. We do know you can qualify for the government option. The main thing is if you want to decline it, and that's totally up to you and your spouse, chances are you want to make sure that you're qualified for something else. Too often people will decline it and not have anything locked in, and then they're really out of luck if for whatever reason they can't qualify in the private marketplace. Hopefully this was helpful to give you some new thoughts on the opportunities you have available to you. If you have more questions or if you want to research a little bit more, you can click below and get access to all of our content on this topic and other topics, financial topics that you're going to have around your military retirement and post-military career progression process. So you can access that. You can join us for our live calls, Q&As, and then, of course, schedule a call with us directly if you would like to begin the underwriting process and to see how you would qualify. There's no commitment to you financially to do that. It's the only way that we can know if a private solution is good for you. So we can give you access to all the different carriers and go through all the different programs as we are an independent broker and not tied to any one financial institution. So when you're ready for that, schedule a call below, and we look forward to seeing you on the inside. I hope that was helpful. If you have more questions or if you'd like to learn a little bit more about what we do at US VetWealth, I'd like to invite you to join us inside our private portal where you can access all of our other content on various topics around the financial aspects of your post-military career and the opportunities here in the modern economy. And you can join us for group calls, see what else we do, and ask us questions and talk to us directly there. But in the meantime, when you are ready to begin the underwriting, there's no commitment financially for you to begin that process. It's just our way of figuring out if we can help you because we have access to all the carriers on the marketplace, and we can bring that to you at the best available rate out there based on your health status and stuff. So when you're ready to begin that process, go ahead and schedule a call. You can do that below, or of course, when you're inside the portal. We look forward to seeing you there. Take care.